I've been at the University of Waikato for 10 years now, and here I have two main areas of research: health-related research and also driver behaviour. We generally know quite a lot about what happens when someone has a moderate or severe brain injury. What we don't know so much about is what are the long-term effects of mild injuries. The rates of brain injury were much higher than most of the previous figures had suggested. One of the main things that I was interested in was the effects of brain injury in children. About a third of the cases that we found brain injury were actually in children who were under 16 years of age. In children, they used to think that because your brain as you grow is quite plastic, they used to think it healed better. There's now increasing evidence that you have a brain injury during childhood. What happens is that it alters the normal way your brain would grow and develop. For the children, I got research funding to follow them up for 2 years after their accident, and we compared how those kids were going with a group of children who had never had a brain injury. These children with brain injury didn't seem to be doing quite as well as the children without brain injury. These children all had some types of ongoing problems at school that either the parents or the teachers perceived. What that suggests is that even following mild injuries, we actually need to make sure that a child is well supported at school. I think we need to make sure that parents and the general public are aware that even mild injuries can have ongoing problems for children. My other area of research is driver behaviour. We've recently done a couple of projects looking at the effects of alcohol on driving. And some of our recent work informed the recent law change to lower the legal blood alcohol limit. We got a group of people to come down into the lab. They had some drinks and then we got them to drive the car and also to do various cognitive tests. What we were particularly interested in was not only the difference between 0.05 and 0.08, also what happens when your blood alcohol is increasing versus when it's decreasing. People who had 0.08 blood alcohol levels were actually much worse in terms of driving than the people at 0.05, which isn't a great surprise really, it's what we expected to find. Interestingly though, what we also found, when the alcohol levels start dropping, you tend to feel nowhere near as drunk, but at that same time your driving behaviour tends to be a lot worse. So you can have a blood alcohol limit of 0.05 when your blood alcohol is increasing and one at 0.05 when it's decreasing, and your driving will be worse when your blood alcohol is actually decreasing.